So again, today's date is the 2nd of March. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and post those questions in here, and I will respond back to you guys. Post your questions in SocialStream. If you have any questions, you can send those to me on Twitter at AndrewWSYX6, and I will get to those questions. Signing into TweetDeck right now, so I can see what you guys are all saying. Sign up now. I already have an active. Same with Twitter. Let's see. Activate your account. Whoops. TweetDeck.com. All right, let's see what else is going on here. Watching the Oscars from Eric. Good to know. Any other questions? Again, feel free to throw those in here, guys, and I will get to those as we get this thing started off. Try to sign into TweetDeck on here, but for some reason it's not coming in.
Are you live?
I am live.
You're hot, huh?
Sign in on the web. Here we go. Sign in with your TweetDeck account. Bill Kelly is here as well, everyone.
Hello. And I'm going to, if you don't mind, I'm going to snack. Actually, dinner, but.
I'm trying. All right.
Use that microphone?
Yeah, I use this mic. It comes in much clearer, much crisper.
Cool.
Because otherwise here it's very muffled.
It's a different kind of show.
What? Yeah. Bill Kelly's doing a different one. Is Bill Kelly going to be on tonight for the 10 p.m. newscast? He will be on for the 10 p.m. newscast tonight. There he is. Do you think Catholic school will be closed tomorrow? Depends on where it is. Southern Ohio, possibly. Delayed. Likely if you live in Southern Ohio. Columbus, probably not. Northern Ohio, very unlikely to be delayed or closed tomorrow.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how those surface roads are, you know.
Yeah.
When I was driving in, surface roads were a little dicey. Main roads were fine, though. And I know it's snowing outside. It was snowing a little bit outside just a second ago, too.
I had it on the wrong microphone. Switched it over. Should sound a little bit better. So C. Johnson asking, will major districts be closed tomorrow? Again, a lot of these school districts have plenty of time, especially in central and southern Ohio. Central and northern Ohio to clear out the snow. But I think if you live in southern Ohio, there's less time for these schools to get out there and tackle those roads. So I think southern Ohio has the best odds of seeing delays tomorrow morning. So good questions.
I'm going to post this on my page too, so we'll see if we can get some more.
Okay. So let's get a group shot real quick.
Oh, sorry. Meet my dear.
Bill Kelly and his white tee.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right. So again, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and post those in here, and I'm gonna grab this screenshot real quick and post it onto my Facebook page. It's a good
Undress after the show.
Bill Kelly. It's what you guys get here late night with Bill.
Shouldn't post that one. What do
You think?
I don't know.
T-shirt.
I don't know.
Bill does not want that posted. Never mind. So you guys got to see that with him without his shirt on. Nice. Mike, what are you using? Say hi to Bill for me.
Hello.
K. Clark, much better? Cool. Glad you guys like the different microphone. It works a lot better using this microphone rather than the webcam's microphone.
And if you take that off the stand, it's like you're a comedian, and you can do a show.
So if you guys don't like what I'm talking about, I can just drop the mic. I would love it if we had like a little lav to do this, but I mean, that's just getting involved. I have one with my gear, but
All right, so I'm gonna.
I didn't even post anything on my page. I'm just letting it go. Bill Kelly's in the house from Dylan.
That's right.
He is?
Dylan.
So
Who was
Derek
the one
asking.
last time that was talking that should have been in bed in Muskegon
That was
County?
Dylan. That's definitely
Was
Dylan.
that Dylan?
That's Dylan.
Is he? Dylan's how old?
How old are you, Dylan? Let us know. Dylan will tweet back in less than 30 seconds.
Yeah, because if I recall,
Dylan.
Dylan was he was up too late the other night.
Dylan's always up late. Between Dylan, we have Dylan,
Yeah.
we have Eric, and we have Pedro. Those three.
Oh yeah.
Solid guys here every single chat. So Blake asking, I'm really hoping to see you guys at the Severe Weather, I'm really hoping to see you guys at the Severe Weather Symposium. Well, luckily for you,
Yep.
Bill and I will be there. We are talking right before lunchtime, so hopefully you guys come out and see the Severe Weather Symposium. And by all means, tell your friends to come out too for the Severe Weather Symposium. It is Friday, March
21st.
21st, so coming up, a little under 3 weeks now. C. Johnson saying I was looking forward to a big storm. Do you think we will have any more big snowstorms? I was looking at the long-range models. Some of them are showing some snow down the road, but right now they can't agree on organization of the storms. It's kind of showing some snow here, some snow there.
Last weekend, maybe, or next weekend.
Uh,
on the GFS.
On Friday, Saturday, or are you talking?
Is that the one?
It's fall. I mean, it looks like no moisture at all.
No, I think it was. I think it was longer. I think it was 2 weekends from now.
It fell.
It had,
Apart.
like,
I mean, it's like
none.
rain, or it's like snow for like one, and then it kind of falls apart.
Oh.
So,
Real quick, I'm sorry. What is the address you're on right now?
the address to share is ustream.tv /channel /live dash wx dash chat.
Is that right?
Looks like it. Boogity, 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 boogity.
Thank you.
Cool. So we got a few people in here. We'll keep this going tonight till about 9 o'clock, maybe a little bit earlier tonight. So if you guys have any questions, feel free. We got to keep an eye on things. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to post them in here. Oh, I know the poll we were going to ask last night before this thing kind of crashed on me. Our internet's been kind of spotty in the station last day. All right, so someone posted this last night. What do you think summer will be like? Very hot, average, very cool. It's fun chat. See what you guys think. All right, so let's see what else is coming on here on Twitter right now. Station retweeted those. Cool. Post on your Facebook page. All right. I don't have this graphic in here for me to show. All right, so let's see what's going on in the chat right now.
Image is gonna have to be this one, I think.
That's fine.
Is that okay?
Yeah. I'm really hoping to see you guys for your weather symposium for Ohio. K. Clark, much better for Ohio. I don't understand what that. Oh, is the actual weather compared to farmers? How is the actual weather compared to the Farmer's Almanac prediction?
What did they predict? I didn't read it.
I have it over there in my book. They called for a snowy, cold winter.
I think they verified.
Yeah, it would be hard for them. I think two years ago was the only winter they would have never verified. Eric saying, I love meteorologists, and what will you be doing during the severe thing? So Bill, Kelly, and I will be talking about doing severe weather wall-to-wall during last June, the 12th. We did wall-to-wall. It was 10 hours, 9.5 hours?
Yeah, 6:30 until 3:20 a.m., so about 9 hours.
Yeah, so we were wall-to-wall, just continuous coverage the entire time, and just talking about what goes into that, what's going on behind the scenes. We have some clips from the day. It should be a fun time. I mean, it's definitely a cool experience for you guys to kind of see behind the scenes. We'll show you some video from behind the scenes and everything else. So they're pretty cool. If you guys are available, again, that's March 21st, next Friday. You guys should come out to Ohio State. It's the second already, so it's next Friday.
3 Fridays. 3 Fridays.
I would call this coming Friday this Friday. Next Friday would be the following.
No, next Friday would be like the 14th.
Yeah, and then next. Yeah, next Friday.
Okay, next Friday.
Yeah, next Friday.
Well, yeah.
It's kind of like Clay Call. A good evening.
A good evening.
All right, so let's see what else is going on in here. See what's coming in on Twitter. Jimmy Kimmel. Oh no, sorry, I thought Jimmy Kimmel tweeted me.
Oh.
No,
Kimmel didn't?
he was in the wrong feed. So let's see. The radar is showing all snow. Outside, it looks like freezing rain. You think it will change to all snow? I'm not sure how long. Not sure where you are, Derek. I don't know where Derek lives. He just tweeted me and said, the radar is showing all snow. Outside, it looks like freezing rain. I don't know where we're getting freezing rain at. It's all snow on the radar. It's too cold for freezing rain.
Yeah, it's all snow.
But yeah, most of the snow is going to be staying in southern Ohio as we head through the rest of the evening. So Columbus pretty much done and over with. So let's check out the poll, see what you guys said here. Got 9 people in here. So what do you guys think summer will be like? We have 2 votes for average, 1 vote for very hot.
I hope it's average.
So let me share something. I'm going to go to my Facebook page real quick and share Bill's post. Actually,
Can I share it on your post, or no, you need to share it? If I share it, they won't see it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. got it.
Silly Facebook. I was trying to pull it up on here. Let's see. Had a great picture of Bill Kelly here in his white T-shirt, but he did not want it to be posted.
Are you replying to somebody's question, or are you just vocalizing that?
Just vocalizing.
Okay, fair enough.
For the people
Can
that
they
were
hear me on
here.
that- Can they hear me on that microphone, or is it unidirectional?
No, you can see where's the audio levels. Look, this thing's all over the place. The audio levels right there, so you can talk.
Hey guys. Hey, you must hear me pretty well looking at the audio level. That's all right. Very good.
Bill Kelly's over here eating, so that's why you don't see him right now. He doesn't want you guys. He doesn't want to show you guys with the food on his face right now.
Just smother myself with it.
So we need to go somewhere to go and see this, or it will be live on TV. Eric, you have to go to Ohio State. What I'll do is I'll post a link here in this live chat right now, so you guys can get the details on the Ohio Severe Weather Symposium. Ohio State.
Is it free, by the way?
It is free. They ask for donations. They sell T-shirts there to try to make some money for it because there is some cost involved for them renting the room and everything.
I went to the symposium and all I got was a stupid T-shirt.
No, they're better T-shirts. So here you go. I'll post the link to it. So there's the link for you guys to get to check out the symposium. You can RSVP for it. When can we start to see warmer weather for spring, and when will it stay? Blake, we're gonna have a couple of brushes with cool weather. I don't think it'll be a blast of cold air. None of the long-term models looking like a huge blast of cold air, but the cool weather will be sticking around for quite some time. Let me see here. Let me copy this. Copy. I'm going to post this in here real quick. All right.
I want to look at the GFS model output. Did you look at the 18Z stuff from here?
For what? For this? Or for
No,
long
just in
term?
general. Just longer. Just going out. Over the
Nah,
next 20 days.
not really, no.
All right.
I think I looked at the name, but not the GFS.
I'm gonna look at it. When you tell all the peeps, I'll investigate.
Bill Kelly is going to investigate the long-term forecast for you guys.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shrink these and do double screen. All right, so let's see what else we have coming on here. See what other questions you peeps have. All right, so TweetDeck. I need to shrink that down. Dylan is 17.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you're getting up
That's
there.
not bad.
It's not bad.
Senior in high school?
You still should be in bed before 3 a.m.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Dark Traveler, which is Tim, asking, not a weather question, how do you think the Reds will do this year, Buck? I think they'll be about like last year. I think they may squeak their way into the playoffs.
How have the Reds been doing over the last couple of years?
They managed to either get close to the playoffs or get into the wild card game or the first round and then lose. They haven't made it long term. I think last year would have been their year to really do it. I'm surprised that nobody was interested in picking up Phillips. I know we got Bronson Arroyo's gone, but pitching wise, I think we'll make better choices pitching at least. Who's going to be pitching when, because now that the pitching coach is now the general manager, I think that we'll do a little bit better. So that's good news. So Derek's saying, Southern Pike County on the Jackson-Pike County line. He said that they are seeing freezing rain down there.
Oh,
still.
they are seeing
Yeah.
freezing rain?
So it should be.
18Z GFS, it keeps us dry through Friday day, brings in that little system Friday night and into Saturday morning. Probably looks like a rain event, if not, yeah, probably a rain
So
event.
what time again? When is that again?
Well, GFS run doesn't have any QPF until between 7 p.m. and 1 a.m.
For Friday night?
for Friday night. So most
Well,
of
that
the
makes, I still have that 30% there just because it's like,
it's at night, right? Exactly.
but it's pretty weak.
Very weak. Tenth of an inch, something like that.
Yeah.
Pretty much keeps it rain overnight, so there's a little bit of warming there. I mean, so if you count that, and then we're dry, a little weak weather system for the following Monday. So we may, if this verifies, be in a stretch for about a week where it's relatively dry around the area. So that's going to be nice, I think. It does show our next larger system coming in next Wednesday, not next Wednesday, but next Wednesday, the 12th, and that one right now is going over an inch of liquid. All rain for a bulk of it, and then maybe a little snow on the back end by Thursday morning as the front crosses.
So snow's not over just yet.
Not yet, but that one doesn't look too crazy, so that's good.
I have some pictures coming in on my Facebook page too from the Arnold competitions today, so I will be using those coming up tonight in
How did you
tonight's
do, by the
newscast.
way?
I did, not as good as last year, but
Okay.
there's always next year.
That was because of all those extra tacos.
Yes, all those extra Qdoba burritos. All right, so here's what we're looking at. Some other questions coming in. Can you give a preliminary prediction to summer? My prediction for summer, at least for spring, I think severe weather is going to be very active this year. We've had a lot of. Would you agree?
That's going to be active?
Yeah. I mean, we've had just so many systems kicking through this winter that, I mean, if we keep that up through summer, I mean, it's going to be crazy. Bill Kelly's eyes just rolled so far, they fell out the back of his head.
I just want a break.
I think a lot of people just want to break. Is it going to be bad in the morning from dawn? It depends on where you live. If you live in the southern part of the viewing area, the roadways will be snow covered by the time you wake up. Here in Columbus and northern Ohio, all we're going to be seeing is maybe another dusting of snow. So the majority of the snow is done and over with if you live north of I-70. So the roadways will be in pretty decent shape by the time you wake up and head out tomorrow morning for anywhere I-70 or north. South of I-70, they'll be a little bit more sketchy. But I think as far as predictions for summer, I think severe weather likely. Temperature-wise, kind of hard to say. We've been in a bit of a cold pattern, but that's just because of all of these polar vortexes or polar vortex-I. Both are accurate, those names. Once we get into summer, that will not be any part of our forecast at all. But I think that we definitely will be seeing a lot of energy coming with the storms as far as chance for severe weather. Pedro asking, do you think Hilliard City Schools will be delayed or closed tomorrow? That is I would say they are unlikely to be delayed. Still possible, but the roads, at least when I was outside, they were in decent condition. They weren't great, but I would say they were in decent condition. So the chances of them actually being closed or delayed are pretty small. Again, if you guys have any questions, you guys can tweet me at AndrewWSYX6. All the questions come straight into here as they stream in, so I can answer those immediately. What do you guys normally do between the evening news and late newscast? Well, we eat, which that's what Bill's doing right now. We also went over our symposium talk. We were looking at some of the videos for that. So,
Yeah.
Cassie asking, will Newark be getting more snow tonight? A dusting maybe, but most of the accumulating snow is done and over with for you guys north of Interstate 70. All right, so some other questions seen here. Hey, Andrew, it's snowing in Zanesville. It is showing some light snow on the radar right now. Might be getting a dusting out there for you guys.
It's a little heavier, right?
We'll show you guys the radar. You guys want to check out the radar? Bill Kelly will give you a little tour.
Sure. So this heavier band right here, from Washington Courthouse right up to Circleville, this looks like it's, sorry, I'm chewing, the heaviest.
Bill Kelly uses chew.
Yeah, I do. Right along Highway 22. So between Washington Courthouse, New Holland cutting right into Pickaway County, some of these shades here, when we look at the radar and we take a sample, we're getting rates of 6 to 700ths of an inch per hour. That's liquid, but with as cold as it is, today's snow fell at around a 13-to-1 ratio. I bet it's even lower than that or higher than that now. So even if you took, let's take it really high, let's say you take a 20-to-1 ratio, that's a half an inch per hour roughly. So there's definitely some snow coming down along the highway, Highway 23, Highway 22, and it extends down. That's a heavier band, and it looks like there's another little band right up in here in the northern sections of Ross County. So you're going to be seeing that snow. I wonder what the URL looks like down in Chillicothe too of Highway 23, but you can see it all the way down into Pike County. There's Waverly, Piketon. You get some of these heavier bands. I mean, look at down here into Jackson, Vinton County to the south. So there's definitely some heavier spots around the area, mainly down to the south where we're seeing a lot of that heavier snow. So it's going to be a little bit on the dicey side, potentially travel-wise.
All right, so what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to pull up this, webcam. So I'm going to show this to you guys real quick. I went to the new website. I don't want to go to the new website.
Can you pull the URL up just on Weather One? It might even be up. Or do you want me to do it?
The show's not up. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. You can leave it up. I'm just going to pull up the still image real quick.
Okay. Have it up just in case you want to go to it. At any time it'll be there.
All right, so we're going to check this out. Still image. Canceled. Webcams. Boom. So Chillicothe, here's what it looks like on. Oh, look at that. Roads in Chillicothe are looking nasty.
That verifies with the radar.
Yeah, getting a lot of snow down here in Chillicothe right now, so the roadway's completely snow covered there.
I mean, whenever you have the ruts like that, you know it's coming down at a
Yeah.
decent clip.
They can't get it plowed quick enough. All right, so I'm going to pop you guys back up here behind me. And I will continue the chat here. We're going to keep this going until about 9 o'clock tonight so you guys can chime in, ask your weather questions. We do have weapons here in the studio. The guns.
There they are.
All right, so Mom to Bink. I know you keep saying south of Columbus, but I am in Bloom Carroll, and that's so close to Columbus. So what are you thinking for morning? The further south you are, the more snow you will have. So if you're close to Columbus, you're not going to be seeing a lot more snow. If you live down in Ross County, Pike County, Athens, Southern Hawking County, you'll see more snow. You could see another couple of inches. But if you live close to Columbus, I would say at this point, if you can get to I-70 in less than 20 minutes, most of the snow is done and over with for you.
I agree.
What do you think NWS? Oh, very interesting question. Why do you think National Weather Service hasn't downgraded Franklin County to a weather or winter weather advisory or canceled this warning?
Excellent question.
That is a question I can't answer because I wondered the same thing.
I have no idea.
The snow's done and over with for Franklin County, so I'm very surprised that they
You know what?
have not.
Why don't we, since we're live chatting with these folks?
We can live chat with NWS and ask them. Do you have
Well, I was
it
going to say, I'll call them right now. I'll call them on the phone. I'll say, hey, you're live on the air right now. What's the answer? We're going to do this. For you folks, I'm going to do it right now, and you can actually hear me in the background.
All right, he's going to call him.
I'm going to ask to answer that question right this very second.
Eric asked him what gear or what webcam am I using. It says Gearhead on it. That's all I know. How much longer will the snow last in Chillicothe? You're probably still going to be getting snow in Chillicothe for at least the next, probably 3 hours or so.
Hey, real quick, it is still up, right? Would you verify? Just make sure before I ask them.
For us, yes, it is still up.
What's the new code? It used to be 8. Do you know what it is now?
No, I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. Oh, by the way, TVN was not using our forecast when I went to dinner. Just throwing it out there. All right, just in Athens County under a level 2 snow emergency. Good to know for you guys. Do you think any schools will close in Madison County tomorrow? I highly doubt that any schools will close in Madison County tomorrow just because they have had plenty of time to clear the roads. There's not a lot of new snow falling in Madison County. Yep, snowing in Washington Courthouse. Rather light flurries. Thanks for that, Tricia. Thanks for the chiming in. Bill is funny. Will you do behind the scenes tonight from Eric? Maybe. Haven't decided yet. Snow done for Columbus tonight, and what was the total snowfall for this winter so far? If we got any more snow this evening, which I don't think we had anything accumulating, we are at 53.9 inches for the season. And yes, most of the snow is done and over with for this evening for Columbus. All right, let's see if there's anything coming in on Twitter. Again, if you guys are on Twitter, Andrew WSYX6, you guys can tweet those questions and I can respond immediately.
It's not letting me get in, man.
Mm.
I don't know why it's not.
Do you still have the chat up with them?
Yeah. And while you do that, and ask them what the media line is. Actually, just say we wanted to give you a call. What's the media line? Because I'm having a difficult time getting in.
Oh, I could have wrote some.
Oh, you could have gone.
All right, so let's see what other stuff's coming in on here right now. I'll check out the Ustream chats. Other station, use your radar. Yep, we all share the National Weather Service's radar. With technology now, you can get the radar just as quick as what you could if you have your own live radar. So, will Bob be doing the 10 p.m. news tonight from Pedro? The answer to that question is yes. Bob Kendrick is upstairs getting ready for the newscasts. Let's see what else we have going on here right now. Oh, that's yours. All right, let's go over to the Facebook page real quick. That's yours.
Man, it's just a sea of.
Oh, it's up right now. All right.
Sea of recordings.
So Bill Kelly's listening to the recordings right now. He is trying to get down to it. He is trying to get the details.
Well, we're on your side.
For
I'm
you
trying
guys.
to ask the hard questions.
He's trying to
and
figure
dig
out
deeper.
why the winter storm warning is still up. He's trying to figure that out for you guys. All right, so let's
Stand
see.
by.
Bill Kelly's he's finding out for you. I want to read this comment. So I don't know if any of you guys watched last night. One of the newest forecast models, the RPM model, it backed off a lot, saying that it backed off a lot as far as snowfall, and that's exactly what we had seen. And I showed that last night during the 10 and 11 p.m. news. So I don't know if you guys saw that. It showed like about 2.2 inches for Columbus, which is pretty close. I feel just want to. Oh man, there's some stuff getting fired up on my Facebook page.
About what?
Oh, people arguing about the snow. Some lady complaining that we did not get as much snow. Which, I mean, sure, you make plans. You plan on staying at home, so you stayed at home today. Maybe you missed out on something, but honestly, if you made plans to stay at home and it didn't turn out to be as bad, well, you can go do whatever your plans were, hopefully. But
There's no option to call them directly. Did they reply yet on chat?
on the chat, they did not.
Right now it's ringing. I just didn't press anything.
So Debbie responded.
To me?
No, to this lady saying, "Come on, did you just move to Ohio or started listening to the weather forecast? You seem to be the one hyping this one." It's getting a little brutal. I mean, honestly,
Hey guys, it's Bill Kelly over here at WSYX. How you doing? First question to you. I noticed your menu options had changed. Do you guys have a media line? I can just call you guys directly. WSYX. In Columbus. Yeah. Sure, no worries. Who is this, by the way? I'm sorry. Oh, Andy. Oh, God. And same prefix. Awesome. Cool. The question I have for you is, what are you guys thinking in terms of the winter storm warning in Franklin County? You going to leave that up for a while, or are you going to drop it down to a winter weather advisory? Okay. Sure. Have you gotten an updated snowfall total from the 5 o'clock climate report?
on the phone right now.
He's currently checking on the total to see where we stand. By the way, explain warnings. So we did, what about any accumulation post that?
All right, so
Okay, all right. So is it a pretty good likelihood that sometime soon you're going to dump that winter storm warning? Okay. Sure. When's that next update come out? Okay. All right, man. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Bye. He said he wasn't allowed to say, technically speaking. However, they're going to dump that warning.
Okay.
They're going to dump that warning, especially when they're getting calls from media going, do what's going down. So I would be very surprised if within the half hour that winter storm warning is not taken offline, at least in Franklin County. So there you go.
all right, so some other questions coming in real quick. So Bill just called to see the winter storm warning. We still have an effect. We're not expecting very much, if any, more snow, other than maybe a dusting tonight. So he was just calling to see why that was still up and effective. So Blake asking, do they make you wear makeup when you are live? Yes, because there are so many lights in the studio. Just to show you, this is just the Weather Center. See all these lights that we have? You have to wear it because if those lights will completely wash you out. I just hit my glasses. They'll wash you out, so you have to wear that makeup and you have to wear like anti-shine. Otherwise, it'll just make you look like you're a ghost.
And it's hot and you sweat too.
Yeah,
so
you
that
sweat too.
adds to it.
Yeah. And honestly, for all the guys out there, since most of them do not wear makeup, makeup makes your skin break out. So women don't wear makeup to cover it up. They wear makeup, to look good,
Yeah, of course.
look fresh. But then it gets in your pores, it clogs it. It's horrible. Wish I never had to wear makeup, but
I'm
you
40
do.
years old and I still have zit breakouts.
It's horrible. It's the worst. Why were the models so far off with what actually happened? That's a good question.
It is a good
A
question.
lot of them were trending more to the north, and they were really pushing in a lot of moisture for this afternoon and this evening. What didn't happen is we didn't have that moisture push in far enough north this afternoon and this evening. So what's happening now is, as it shifted its way further to the south, far southern Ohio and northern Kentucky are going to be getting a lot of snow. So the situation for them is they were thinking, hey, down here we may only get
Ice.
yeah, we could get maybe an inch or two with some ice. But now they had ice this morning, and now they're going to get dumped on with close to probably some places in northern Kentucky, a half a foot, if not more, of snow. So they just weren't able to push this storm system far enough to the south. It is trending more further to the south, or more farther.
I will
to the
also
south.
throw in there, it's one of those rare situations, and it is rare, that when Mother Nature wants to do her own thing, regardless of what the models think, she does it. Fortunately, it doesn't happen very often, but that's what I tell a lot of the kids at the school talk is, we can forecast all we want, and we do a great job. I feel we're very accurate. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't think of another storm system this entire winter that we haven't got darn near, right on, which is great. It was rare, to get that
Right.
many on. But this is one where it's a classic example. Mother Nature drew it south, even
Yeah.
though not one of the models, even as of yesterday, was pointing to, last night they were.
She does what she wants to do.
She does what she wants to do, and there you go.
All right, so that's why
the fool.
it was coming from Colorado. It's my best analogy is like bowling. The low was over Colorado yesterday. If you bowl straight, if you're not one of those guys that spin the ball, if you bowl straight down the middle, you can hit a strike, sure. And that's what we were looking at on Thursday night and early Friday. It was coming right for Ohio. What happened is it shifted just a tick to the south, and that angle just pulled it just far enough south that we got 2 or 3 pins, and that's it. We didn't get the full 10 strike.
Correct.
That's my
But at
best
least-
analogy.
That's good, but at least we hit some. It wasn't like we went
Yeah.
off and played baseball.
No.
We were still bowling. It's
Yeah.
not 70 degrees and sunny.
We still hit a couple of pins.
Yeah.
Sometimes some people are excited. Hey, we got a couple of pins.
That's right.
Look at it that way.
We didn't even use the bumpers.
We hit some pins. Yeah, we didn't use the bumpers. Rumor has it that there will be another major snow this month. Is there any truth to that? Bill was just looking there, long-term models. Looks like next week we will have some rain. Looks like it'll be too warm for snow, other than maybe on the back edge of it a little bit. I don't care what anybody says. You guys are the best. People need to understand Ohio weather can change in the blink of an eye. That is absolutely the truth.
Who is that?
That is Val Levesque Dodson.
Thanks, Val.
Yeah, thank you.
We agree. It's very difficult.
Do you guys have touchscreen TVs? We have one that is, I'll put my finger right there. That TV right there, that's a $60,000. That's a very expensive TV.
It's not cheap.
Yeah, it's not cheap at all. Hey, we do have a touchscreen TV way back there. I remember then when I had a school talk before Bill was there, meteorologist Jerry Martz came, and on that day there was a tornado watch. Yeah, it was
wow.
that's pretty crazy if he's out there doing the
still
school
did the
talk.
school talk.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
good.
that's crazy. It seems the models really struggle with systems. This is from Dark Traveler. It seems that the models really struggle with systems until the energy gets ashore. That's very true.
Yeah.
That's once they get ashore, it kind of changes a little bit, and that's very accurate, because once it got into Colorado last night, that's when it was like, all right, now we can kind of get a good gauge on it. Came over top of the mountains, and then, yeah, last night, if you guys were watching 10 and 11 o'clock news, I was showing one model that was showing 2 to 3 inches, and that's exactly what ended up turning out.
That RPM model is money, dude.
It
Most of the time.
less than 24 hours, yes.
It's freaking money.
Once you get about 24 to 36, it's starting to get an idea, but less than 24. I mean, I wish they could extend that window
Yeah,
to
I
get to
know.
36.
I know. That's good.
Yeah, so
Regardless of what that, and by the way, RPM is one of our exclusive in-house models. It's not anything that you can access online. So I really can't see it at home. It's one of these in-house models. But I don't care what we have forecast.
whatever that RPM says, I never, after a year of using it, throw it off to the side.
No.
You have to at least consider that it might be possible
Yeah,
with that.
and that's what last night when I was doing the 10 and 11, I said I normally never show these raw computer graphics, but in that instance, like this is what it's showing. So, all right, let's see here. Thanks for doing this. So cool. We did the spotter class yesterday. I wish I could have done that. I bought a new car yesterday, but as I was coming back from the car dealership, because I live in that neighborhood, I was going to stop at Roosters and get lunch. I saw the EMA trucks, like the vehicles leaving. So I was like, oh, the spotter training's over with.
That's cool. Ask how many people were in that spotter class. Do you know?
Yeah, if anybody was there at the spotter training, how many people did you see there?
Roughly.
So Melissa was there. Let us know how many spotters were there. So that's good information to know. I know there was somebody else, Brad. I think it's Brad Sheets. He's on my Facebook page. He said that he was there for the school talk as well. Because
School
he was,
talk or
not the school talk, the severe
training?
weather training, yeah.
Gotcha.
Because he was like, hey, I was up at Ohio State doing the training, but I guess he lives right where Riker is, and he was like, you came to my neighborhood and I came to your neighborhood, so. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I am going to sign off here for a little bit. We have to go do a radio hits. We will be live at 10 o'clock on Fox 28, so hopefully you guys come and join that there. I will be in the social media center, so you guys can be tweeting with me all night long. Again, Andrew WSYX6, and then we'll have like a live, I don't know if we'll call it a live chat during the 10 o'clock news, but I think if you guys have any photos, send those in to us, because we'll all use those on air tonight.
I just got to, it's not verified, but Susan said Athens County is now on a level 2.
Yeah, Dylan
you
said
already
that.
had that as
Dylan
well?
had that as well.
Cool.
So yeah, if you guys have any pictures from the snow today, send them in to us. We would love to see your pictures coming in. So yeah, it'd be awesome. I'm gonna retweet something real quick. NWS from ILN just had a pretty cool photo. Oh, someone's down there. Pretty cool photo from the National Weather Service. I'm gonna. Let's see here. Under retweet. All right. All right. So yeah. So again, thanks for everyone stopping by. We have 24 people in here now. For anybody that's new to this chat, I do this every single Sunday night at 8:30. So you can bookmark this, or if you guys look in the upper right-hand corner, you can click, or upper left-hand corner, click the follow tab. But again, we're going to sign off here for now. Thanks for everyone stopping by. We will see you tonight on Fox 28 News at 10, and then on ABC 6 after the Grammys.
No.
Just kidding.
Golden
the
Globes.
Oscars. Yeah. Golden Globes. Right after the MTV Music Awards. So we'll see you tonight after the Oscars on ABC 6. It's supposed to end at 11:30. They always go long. You should see if they go long tonight. Join us at 11:30.